Alrighty guys, what's going on? My name is Garen Belmont. How y'all doing today? So in today's video, I wanted to talk about the Bayonetta collaboration that was announced, I believe, yesterday for the first Descendant. Now, I will be completely honest when I say that I did not care for... Actually, I will say that I think the Nier Automata collaboration was not very good. And the reason why is because the free content that we got was not really that good. The fact that there was no quest line, there was no any of that, no like weapon to kind of, maybe we could have gotten like a Nier Automata ultimate weapon. That would have been really cool. I'm not too familiar with the Nier Automata game, so I don't know what kind of weapons are in that game that would lead into like firearms, since as of now we still don't have swords yet. But I thought the Nier Automata collaboration was just a cash grab, and I was not a big fan of it. When it comes to the Bayonetta collaboration, I am not very excited. Now, I will say that compared to the Nier Automata collaboration, I have played Bayonetta before. I played the first game way back on the Xbox 360 back in the day. So it's been a while since I played the game, but from my memory, if my memory serves correctly, it is Platinum Games' version of Devil May Cry, just with a very hot lady. And so, I mean, the collaboration itself, you know, really cool from a thematic standpoint. I think Bayonetta is pretty cool, and I'm more inclined to, you know, whip out my credit card for a Bayonetta skin compared to a 2B skin with the Nier Automata collaboration. But I will say a couple of different things. First of all, like I said before, I don't really think this collaboration is going to be all that special. I think we're going to get some Bayonetta skins. I feel like after what we saw with the Nier Automata collaboration, we'll probably see maybe like 3 different versions of Bayonetta, you know, ranging from Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3 with, you know, and the developers are probably going to sell each skin separately for a $20 price tag, and then add no free content. And if they do, it's probably going to be just some stupid emotes and a back piece, or, you know, some things that we just don't really give a fuck about, instead of actually adding some like really cool, unique things that can, you know, that actually would possibly make people want to come back. Now, I will be a little bit more on the look more on the optimistic side. If you actually look at the description of the reveal trailer for the Bayonetta collaboration, it'll say that, you know, we're going to be getting a host of new legendary skins, or full body legendary skins, or something like that. And then it specifically says weapons. Now, this could be just me misreading or whatever, but there is a possibility we could see maybe like an ultimate weapon for the Bayonetta collaboration. I'm not going to say we are, but there is a possibility. And I feel like one of the most iconic things about her is her dual pistols. Now, this is not me saying that dual pistols are coming into the game. We saw with the Nier Automata collaboration trailer, we saw 2B using dual pistols, but we didn't, you know, get dual pistols. But I feel like now I don't know if dual pistols in Nier Automata are like a thing or have like as much of a significance, but with Bayonetta, you know, that's like the one weapon, you know, you see her use the most is her, I don't know the name of the guns compared to Dante's Ebony and Ivory, but that's one thing you constantly see her using, and it's such an iconic part of her kit, you know. To make a Bayonetta collaboration without the dual pistols just doesn't really make any sense, and I feel like this would be a good time for the developers to do that, and the amount of probably time and effort that it takes to do to create dual pistols in TFT would not take as much time as, you know, swords, because with swords, you know, new animation type, then because they're melee weapons, you would have to have like, you know, transfer mods over to, you know, with melee damage and then you would have to, adjust, balance them out and stuff like that. So there's a lot of like differences in that department, but there is also a possibility, I believe, at some point in the Bayonetta series, she does have like a katana or like a sword. So honestly, it might just be just sword skins, maybe. I'm leaning more towards they're just going to be skins, but I mean, hey, I've been surprised by the developers before, so I mean, I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I mean, hey, it's a Bayonetta collaboration. I think a lot of people are going to buy these, buy these cosmetics and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people are just kind of, right now TFD is in a bit of a lull, and it's starting to actually, no, it is boring. Let's just be honest here. It is boring. There's no end game content. There's nothing really to look forward to other than doing the same shit over and over and over again. And I will talk about that in another video, but yeah, I mean, the collaboration, I mean, the trailer was fantastic. It was probably one of the best trailers that they've ever released, with the Bayonetta soundtrack, seeing, I'm guessing the character model that they used was Glay, because I feel like Glay kind of has that, like, Bayonetta look to her. But, I mean, whatever skins that we get, they're probably going to look fantastic. The Nier skins looked great as well. I just wasn't willing to spend, what was it, like $20 for one skin, like $60, $70 for like the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, no thank you. But I mean, it's cool to see TFD doing collaborations, but I would like to see a lot more effort being put into these collaborations, like the possibility of, weapons to go with these collaborations. Maybe instead of us doing like normal crafting for these weapons, maybe we could like go through like a quest line, and the quest line just gives us the individual pieces, and then, I know it kind of removes the grind, but hey, let new players log into the game, and maybe they can easily do this as well and get a free ultimate weapon, and that free ultimate weapon is Bayonetta's dual pistols. I think that'd be really cool, but I highly doubt that they're going to do that. Now, one thing we do need to mention is that this collaboration will be coming with Season 3, Episode 2. So November 6th is going to be the release of Season 3, Episode 2. And the developers are going to be having a TGS live stream tomorrow on the 26th. So look forward to that as well. I will be, I'll try my best to live stream it. I might not get a chance to because I will be at work. So if I don't live stream, I apologize. I might just record a reaction and then just upload it to YouTube. We'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, guys. But anyway, thank you for listening to me rambling. Let me know how you guys feel about the current state of the game. And like always, my name's Garen Belmont, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Rise or fall.